Hi, guys, and welcome to your July 2019 Divine Energy Oracle message. This is going to be for the beautiful sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's get right into it. Sagittarius, you are crossing with the Gemini for the month of March, which segues me into the new time format. We're going to be shortening up the videos to allow me more time to talk about other things as far as intuitive messages and going a little bit deeper into you crossing with this other zodiac sign. So with that being said, because I have to make these videos less than 10 minutes. So with that being said, if you are crossing with another energy, because I'm not going to say this going forward, so this is the first month that we're doing it. If you're crossing with another energy going forward, I'm going to talk about that. And I'm only going to start inside of the narrative of the message inside of the guidebook, where we go into the divine energy, which is the energy that you may be experiencing, and the divine invitation, which is what you need to do to change that. Okay, so you're not going to get the whole thing. If you want to listen to that message in its entirety, which is just the author breaking down what you may experience and then just giving you a few more things that you need to focus on, then that's fine. You can go back to that. So again, Sagittarius, for July 2019, you are being guided to build on solid ground. This is a crossing with a Gemini in the month of March. In June, everybody got new messages with the exception of Aries and Taurus. This month, Mercury is in retrograde, if I'm not mistaken, officially today, or it's gonna, if not today, definitely tomorrow. I don't have the exact, I think it's, anyway, within the next couple days if it's not today. So with that being said, with you crossing with the gem, go ahead and revisit March. What happened in March? How does a Gemini cross that path with you? Gemini is a mutable air sign. Sagittarius, you are a mutable fire sign. What exactly do you guys have in common? Well, maybe if you're not dealing with or connecting with the Gemini and you don't have Gemini in your chart, maybe this is saying that, this build on solid ground message is letting me know that there needs to be a little bit more solidarity and you're building what you're building and in your thoughts. If you're crossing with Gem, that means that not only are you a Sun, Moon, Rising Sagittarius. If you're crossing with Gem, then that also means that thought-wise, you're kind of all over the place. And Spirit is guiding you to build on solid ground. So let's see what that means, okay? Sagittarius, your divine energy is calling you to create a life based on firm and truthful foundation and genuine integrity, not superficial appearances. See? Your divine invitation, Sagittarius, to scrutinize the bedrock of your life and invest your time and effort into soundly recreating it, but don't try to shore up shaky ground. Instead, step aside and let things collapse. Allow the tower. Okay? What is true will emerge from the dust, and what is false will disintegrate. Woo! You better talk about it, okay? View your losses not as your worst nightmare, but as your liberation, okay? Feel the freedom that comes from no longer living in denial and trying to sustain something flawed. Let the chips fall where they may, and at least you know where you stand. Woo! Build on solid ground. There's something that maybe you started. You started it. It was great. Ideally, when you start thinking about other people and bringing them into the collective, then those decisions change based on what those people is going to think and what thought they're going to put you in or what level they're going to put you on, what pedestal. When you're mutable fire, you do things based upon, you actually are putting thought and effort into doing things for the exact same thing. Right now, you're being guided according to this particular message to build on solid ground. So all of these things that you have thought and that you have built upon to this point, date, and time now, you're being guided to let it collapse because it was not built upon pretenses that were true, that, it was false, and it was for the wrong reasons. Okay, so you're being guided to allow the Tower, Sagittarius. Now, only you know how that applies to you. So like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Let me know if you need help uncovering things. Are you crossing with the Gemini because you have it in your chart? We kind of went over that, but I don't think that this is necessarily saying what would a Gemini do. Maybe I think that this is saying that maybe there's too much mutable energy here. And as a result of that, you are being guided to build on solid ground. I think that this is just to let you know that double time, there's some things that really need to be changed. And it could have been something that you initiated back in March. Only you know. So again, let me know if you need help figuring it out. This is how you get in contact with me. If you're catching this on Instagram, go ahead and go to the main page. Click that link and you can be redirected to find out where I am and what I'm offering. If you're catching this on Facebook, the same thing. Scroll up and you will be able to hit that book it button to be redirected to the same thing. And if you're catching it in Facebook, go ahead and click down in that description below and all of the links to be redirected are there. Everybody else, thank you so much for watching. Like the videos on whatever platform you found it in. And I will see you guys here next month when we do it again. A beautiful message, Sagittarius, and only you know if it applies. And if it doesn't automatically resonate, chances are we can apply it to somewhere in our lives, okay? You don't have to be a Sagittarius to rock with this message or any of them. Bye, guys. See you next month.